Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video we'll be looking at Mega Mewtwo-EX deck for the standard format. So yeah, it's been a while since I last time played with the Mega Evolution deck. But actually last week I also uploaded the Magearna EX deck list, and I was actually very surprised how well that deck was in the format. So right now I decided to play with the Mega Mewtwo, and I'm also surprised that this deck actually works decent. I mean, obviously you cannot expect to be top competitive, at least not with the current meta, but still, if you have those old Mega Mewtwo EX cards in your pocket, you know, and if you don't have too much money for the new cards, you can simply try it. I mean, if you already have Tapu Lele-s and Hoopas and, you know, the old skeleton for this deck, the old cards you really need are going to be Giratina, which is maybe 50 cents a piece. The same thing as a Mimikyu. You're gonna need one Oranguru and Magearna. Those cards are not more than like $3 entirely, and one Latios with that, you know, breakthrough attack that can simply counter easily those puzzles in the early game, in the early stage of the game. And overall, that's pretty much it. All of the cards you should have, because 90% of the cards are actually from the last generation format, you know, when it was, I think when it was from the Primal Clash on, you know, so yeah, it's a very interesting deck to play anyways. Mewtwo-EX with the Shatter Shot, I decided to go with it. I don't know, somehow I feel it's better, because with one energy it can hit for like 30, with two energies you can hit for like 60, and with a Choiceman you can add that damage to 90, so in case if you cannot Mega Evolve, you know, you can always hit for like 90 or maybe 180 to that puzzle, for example, which is a good thing. But with the Mega Mewtwo, we're not gonna affect the weakness, unfortunately, but we're gonna be able to hit hard with the Psychic Infinity. And the good thing about this deck is the fact that we can simply switch for free with the Altar of the Moon in place. So if you can basically have two Mega Mewtwo's in play at once, we can switch between one to other, and then we can, you know, Max Potion and multi-switch energies and completely recover them. So theoretically this can be very good, you know. We can also play Choice Band as well, even we need that Mega Evolution Spirit Link in play not to lose the turn. But Magearna with the Change Clothes are gonna help us in that case. There are also some other good and cool cards that can surprise our opponent from nowhere. For example, that Lagoon Flight Latios with the multi-switch and the Choiceman play can be very good and strong for like 100, you know, as a surprise from nowhere. But also Mimikyu with a Copycat can help a lot in this deck, you know, so I kinda like it. Giratina can also be used to attack, but we're probably not gonna try to use it. It's mainly here for that Greninja Break matchup. 15 Pokemon, 32 trainer cards, and 12 energies. If you ask how many energies I'm running 8 Psychic energies and 4 Double Course energy cards. So moving on to the item cards, I'm running also 1 copy of the Field Blower. There's also 2 Max Potions in this deck for the heal, as well as 2 copies of Multi-Switch with 1 Rescue Stretcher and 1 Special Charge. In addition to those recycling cards, I'm also running 1 copy of Super. If you ask me why I'm not running Acerola, well, this is simply because sometimes we might not be able to get extra draw support, extra draw cards, you know, if we play Acerola, so this is the reason why I decided to go with the Max Potion multi-switch combo, and it actually works well. There are also 4 copies of Ultra Balls in this deck, 3 Altar of the Moon, so we can have for retreat, and this is the case where we also don't need to play Flowstones, which I really like. And then 3 of each, draw support, Cynthia and Sycamore, obviously with 3 copies of Guzma, power of 3, you know. In addition to all of those 3 cards, I'm running also 3 Choice Bands and 3 Mega Mewtwo Spirit Links. You don't need Mewtwo Spirit Link in theory if you know, simply want to Mega Evolve with losing your turn. So that's a huge difference, but obviously you really don't want to do that. And as I mentioned earlier, 4 DCE and 8 regular basic Psychic Energy cards. If you're looking maybe for a specific card for this deck, you can always check ccgcastle.com. You can find the link in my video description, and you can basically buy them for, I should say, best prices on the market, but you should check by yourself, of course. Let's do some game tests so you can also see this deck in action. Make sure to click subscribe button, and also make sure to check me on the Twitch and follow me on the Twitch as well. Obviously links are provided in my video description, so I would really be happy if you can do that. So yeah, let's do some game tests so you can actually see this deck in action. So see you in the game. Alright, so I'm super excited about this game, and it looks like I'm gonna start first. So yeah, let's just see against what type of the deck we're gonna play. Well, Oranguru on the other side not gonna tell me too much, so I'm gonna play one Ultra Ball here for one Giratina, and it's gonna be for my Psychic Energy as well, and just to see the cards in my deck. Alright, so we have looks like one Field Blower prized, one copy of the M. Ooh, actually 2 Spirit Links are prized. Oh, that's not good at all. Alright, so looking forward to go for something like, yeah, I'm gonna go for that Magearna. Gonna put her on the bench. I'm gonna go with one copy of the N as well. Oh, not good. Just 2 Stadium cards. I think I need to pass my turn. Well, the worst possible scenario that can actually happen is to face up 2 of your 3 Spirit Links actually in a prize cards. That's always a nightmare. And it looks like I'm gonna play against some sort of the Metagross deck on the other side of the field. Metagross will have slight advantage just because of the -20 resistance. But if I can fill up my Mega Mewtwo to be one-hit attacker, I don't need to worry too much, but there is already energy on that Mew. Okay, so he is actually... Oh, I wish I have at least energy card available, but unfortunately I don't have. Yeah, this Mew is gonna be a big problem. Really big problem. Gonna go for Cynthia. Gonna go for the Cynthia. Somehow I just don't like the cards that I have in my hand. I don't want to discard so many good resources like a special charge and another Stadium with a Field Blower, but I didn't get pretty much nothing, to be honest. So I have 2 different options available. The first one obviously is to retreat, which I'm definitely gonna go. And I'm going to retreat onto my Mimikyu with the energy attachment onto my Mewtwo. And then this is gonna be one Hoopa play where I can basically get another Mewtwo. Well, for the Ultra Ball, I'm gonna need Tapu Lele maybe for the Guzma next turn. The one thing is for sure I'm gonna end the turn right now by Mega Evolving. In this situation, I can't ask for too much. My main focus next turn obviously is gonna be somehow Guzma for the Mew if it's possible. Well, there's a Cynthia for my opponent, so it is gonna be possible. That Mew right now is the biggest threat, literally. But it can also be one-hit knocked out just by my Latios as well. But first I need to get Latios in play, obviously. Okay, so he already have 2 energy cards, but it's my turn. Okay, so right now I actually have opportunity to grab another Tapu Lele, so I can have that Guzma. In this situation, I really don't have too many different options available. I really want to go for the knockout against this Mew, because that Mew is my biggest concern at this moment. And this is going to be a huge knockout. It's going to be 120 times 2 because of the weakness, obviously. So 240 with the Psychic Infinity. There we go. Actually 130 because Mewtwo is not applying weakness and resistance. I already forget about that, but never mind. The most important thing was to get knocked against that Mew, obviously. And there's a Sophocles. With the Sophocles you can discard battle energies and then, you know, you can simply draw some cards, but he decided to discard that Guzma. Alright, also Ultra Necrozma is very scary as well. 3, 6, 9, 12, well, yeah. Guess I don't have too many options available, then go for the one-hit knockout. And to hope basically that my opponent will miss that opportunity for the knockout. I have so many bad cards that this is just not true. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the knockout. It's gonna be 130. Still he needs a Psychic Energy and Metagross in order to knock me out. Can he pull all of these cards? Probably he can. Probably he can. And the bad thing is that the Mimikyu will not be able to do too much after that anyways. So if my opponent misses Rare Candy, Metagross and also Psychic Energy, I'm still gonna have decent chance to do something here. But if he knocks me out right now, well, then this is just gonna be very, very tough position for me. Alright, so there is a first Metagross. Alright, and the Rare Candy. And if he have that only one Psychic Energy available in his hand, then I'm going to be knocked out. So there's a Geotech System. And Photogazer for 130, and luckily I was not knocked out. Alright, that means a lot to me. Well, I'm gonna go with the Psychic Infinity. It's more than enough for the knockout, it's 190, and I'm taking 2 more prize cards. And there we go with the Tapu Lele. So Tapu Lele can knock me out, which is a very bad thing because my copycat Mimikyu, it's not gonna be super effective, but I can surprise my opponent from nowhere with my Tapu Lele-GX because I have a multi-switch available in my hand. But I have something different on my mind. I think I'm gonna go for the Mega Mewtwo. But the question is, do I even have... Yes, I should have one more Mewtwo left. So Energy Drive for the knockout. And obviously that's more than enough for the knockout. Well, I can go with my Copycat, but it's not useful in my opinion. It's not good at all. Oh, what a nice top deck that was. With that being said... I'm gonna attach Energy. I'm gonna retreat, and I'm gonna surprise my opponent with the multi-switch. And I'm gonna Shadow Shot for 60. The good thing for the next turn is the fact that I can damage change. I can switch all damage counters on this Pokemon with those on your opponent's active Pokemon, so if I want, I can definitely do that. But I'm gonna try to maybe run on the bench Mega Evolve, or maybe just try to hit him with that damage for like a 90. Really all depends what I'm gonna top deck, obviously. I wish I have at least one more bench space available so I can get at a Oranguru for the draw support, but I don't. And who knows, I might not be even in a position to survive this turn if my opponent can somehow knocks me out with his Ultra Necrozma GX as well. So, there is a Flowstone play, alright, and it looks like this is gonna be maybe 100... Ooh, if he decides to attack me, I can always use damage change and buy one turn. Which might not be a bad idea at all, but I'm risking a lot. I'm risking my Mewtwo as well. I mean, Spirit Link top deck, obviously the best thing I can get. For the Geyser for like 100 this time. And my top deck is a double Chorus Energy. Well, in some scenario it would be a nice top deck. I don't know if he have access to Guzma. He already played 2 of them, so I can assume that he might don't have access to Guzma. But I can risk. And what if I risk and he gets just another Metagross in play? Then I'm gonna be knocked out anyways, and that's just not good. So somehow what I feel that is the best option here to do, discard all basic Psychic Energy cards. Literally. I'm gonna try to gamble. Really, I don't have too much to lose here. I took the gamble. If he have Guzma, obviously he can knock me out. If he don't have Guzma, then I might be still in the play. Obviously only one energy card will bring my opponent an opportunity for the knockout anyways against my Magearna. There's no question about that, and he's just gonna take 1 prize anyways. So I'm still gonna be in a good position, my opinion. And there's a Sycamore for 7, so looks like he missed opportunity for the knockout. And the bad thing about my side is the fact that I'm gonna be short for like something, you know. Yeah, he can always try maybe to retreat on the Metagross, or he can maybe try to retreat on the Mew and knocks out my Magearna with the Mew. But it's not gonna be enough because Magearna has -1 in resistance, so it's like it has 110 HP, and this bad boy can hit only for like 100 -1, it's gonna be 80. So yeah, not gonna be enough, unfortunately. I mean, only with 1 Psychic Energy my opponent will have that opportunity for the retreat, there's no question. So the question is, will he decide to retreat to one of his Pokemons? That's the biggest question right now. And there's another Psychic Energy attached onto his Ultra Necrozma. He might decide to retreat on the Metagross and pass the turn, or he might just decide to go with the Mew and with some Tapu Lele GX. Okay, not bad, to be honest, not bad. Top deck is a N. Well, I need to retreat somehow, so I'm gonna go with the N. Oh, Super Red and Max Potion, are you kidding me? Ooh, interesting. Mimikyu can draw 2 cards somehow. I'm gonna go with the Super Red anyways. I still have like a 1 multi-switch left, so what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna try to draw some cards. I'm gonna gamble with the Max Potion as well. I know it's not the smartest thing in the world to do that, but I'm gonna flitch, whatever, for 2 cards. Oh, Guzman Special Charge. Oh, come on, seriously? Very close game. I'm still in a prize advantage over my opponent, obviously. He's gonna need Mental Energy in order to use that Mew attack. One thing is for sure, my Mimikyu is right now in the active position. He can easily be knocked out, but no, there's a Guzma play, and it looks like how my Mega Mewtwo might be knocked out because of the weakness. And since he can only discard 1 energy, oh no, he's gonna be short for like a 10. No, right now he's not gonna be short for like a 10. Alright, it's all about the top deck. I simply need something as a top deck. Psychic Energy. Sounds like a good idea. And what can I do? I can close up the game by going down to only one price. Will that be enough? I highly doubt about it. I highly doubt about that. Yeah, I can definitely go for the knockout against Mew, but how I'm gonna knock out that Necros, but that's a good question. I'm gonna gamble, actually. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna go for the... Who's gonna be promoted in the front? Somehow I think that... I mean, he already have like 3 Metagrosses. I completely forget about that. I don't know, maybe somehow this is gonna be knockout, but I just don't believe. Anyways, Copycat, and it's for like 100. So if there was a Psychic instead of the double Course Energy, then that Necrozma still wouldn't be knocked out anyways. It would be like Necrozma with 10 HP left. Since this is a Metagross deck, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe some sort of the Max Potion play from my opponent's side of the field. I started pretty well. I had a lot of opportunities basically, but at the end I bricked. I mean, still I can maybe recover if I can find something useful, like maybe Sycamore for 7. And maybe something like a double Course Energy and Latios play. Even then wouldn't be that bad if I can hit those 2 specific cards as well. One thing is for sure, he used Energy Drive for 100. I'm gonna have that for a treat in the top deck, so I hope I can find something good as a top deck. Maybe a Oranguru top deck. Ah, not the Choice Band top deck. Not the Choice Band top deck. Well, that's a GG. I guess I do my best. Well, it was a very close game. I mean, I managed to draw like 4 prize cards, 5 prize cards almost, if I decided to knock his Mew out. Maybe I should rather go for the knockout against Mew. But right now, obviously, it's just too late. But it's definitely possible to play with the Mega Mewtwo in the standard format, even these days, you know. Mega Mewtwo is going to be very strong against Boswell, that's for sure. In this specific matchup, it was a very close matchup. I wouldn't say that it was not. I mean, the biggest problem for me was the fact that I couldn't set up 2 Mega Mewtwo's in play, so I can simply switch between them from turn to turn. But I'm very surprised how deck actually can still perform pretty well and consistent, you know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Mega Mewtwo-EX in the current meta with Heavy GX and Ultra Beast Pokemons. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. So have a nice day and goodbye.